Hey Aries, how are you? Welcome to my channel. Uh, Click like, subscribe. I had some downloads. I've been away for a little second. I'm standing now. I feel comfortable doing it this way. YouTube emailed me and told me to get natural lighting, and I figured in front of the window is good. And to directly look at you guys instead of wandering off. And they also said, yeah, make sure everything's clean and clear with the camera. So I just made some adjustments, and I also made some adjustments about how I'm going to be doing the readings now. So it's pretty much still the same dynamic, but just switched up a little bit. I'll just explain it as I go. So I think that's it. Yeah. So let's get into it. We're going to get one fairy from Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle deck. One for you and one for your person. And yeah. All right. That was quick. You know what? I don't feel like these are it though. Because my mind was sort of wandering off. Anyways. So I was thinking about lighting this. I don't have much, but it's still working. Little Palo Santo, just to smudge it out. So yeah, Palo Santo is great. Jay from Ghost Adventures used it at one episode, and I was like shook. I think ever since then, everybody's been using it, so that's pretty dope. Anyways, I don't know if you're a fan, but I am. All right, so let's get into it, okay? One for you, one for your person. Aries. Aries. We have She of the Cruac, which is going to be equivalent to like divine feminine. It's a feminine energy. All right, let's do your person now. Oh, that's nice. We have Tom the Poet, which is my Romeo card. Yeah. He's also like, I don't know, I feel earth energy with him. So yeah, let's break it down for you. So with She of the Cruac, I think this is you. And it is definitely a divine feminine. It doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be linked to gender. We all know that, right? It's energy. So positive energy is referred to as feminine, but you can be a male and still be the positive polarity of the divine connection. So yeah, She of the Cruac. I feel like you're just doing you at this time. I feel like you're finding your way. You're in your feminine energy. You're realizing that, you have to hold the light here for the masculine, not for him though, but for the sake. And I feel like you're realizing that. And if not, then you should be coming into that awareness that being a divine feminine isn't necessarily about, having a fairy tale. It's more about holding the light for God, really. Because essentially, I got really big downloads about this too. I'd like to share them. That the feminine, 9 times, 10 times out of 10, the masculine is probably going to go down some dark paths. And it's intended to be that way. And you shouldn't feel guilty or like you did something wrong. or that you caused the masculine to behave the way they did or are. It's more so that we meet our other selves to actually say goodbye to them essentially and fully detach. And I know that's not what a lot of people want to hear, but that was the download that I got. And I feel like it's directly related to this reading. Because I don't think the masculine is aware of that, especially yours. They're more caught up into the, romance and the conditioning. And it's on us as the feminines to really pull them out of, the matrixy part of relationships. I mean, this is beautiful. But in essence, it's like we really need to step it up here and realize what is the trigger for. And the trigger is honestly, the download that I got was to actually turn your back on the masculine in a sense, and not in a malefic way, but to actually make the time to then connect to source. And that's what God wants us to do as the feminine. And then in the future, it could happen, right? They could come in and be with us, but that's not the point here. The point is you finding God and then finding your beautiful life. So now we're going to get into the animal. The animal deck. I'm going to do this. Whoops, that was my selenite. Sorry. We're going to do the one for the energies in between you guys. Okay? So let's see. What's going on here? Oops. I just need one. Spirit's telling me to take this one, so I'm going to take it. So here we have, it couldn't be more appropriate, the tiger. The upward triangle is the alchemical symbol for fire. And that's my divine feminine card again. So I feel like it's just reiterating exactly what we were talking about being a feminine and really holding the light here. We got feminine here. So it's a lot of feminine energy. I feel like Source is really calling upon you to step into this power, to step into your power, to step into your new life, to really experience life, and how beautiful it can be. Because once we do that, it unlocks like our divine purpose as an individual. It's not about mission with the person, it's more about mission within yourself and what's your mission. And I really feel that the tiger is highlighted here because of that. Because I feel like you are really in this energy and it's kind of overtaking the energies between you both, which is really, really good and really positive. So let's clarify here now with the Lenormand. I'm going to clarify she have the correct first. Let's see. Please clarify, Spirit. Two birds flying out the window. Get them flying out there for a minute. There we go. All right. You could be an Aries, Pisces, or like a cusper, or you can resonate more with your emotional side. I find that a lot of Aries do. So this is anchoring into your emotion. We got to be careful with that too, because remember, emotions are like caused by the mind, and it's cool to be there and it's cool to experience, but it's like finding the balance and actually going back to source, if that makes sense. I think you know what I mean. But yeah, you definitely are very emotional about the connection. And also too, Spirit's just telling me, like, you might be feeling emotional toward your person. You might have these episodes where you're like really feeling an influx of emotion. And I'm not saying to stop that. No, experience that. That's very important. But what's also important is to not stay there. Like, if you're crying, don't tell yourself, don't cry about this person. Cry it out. Like, Give yourself that time. You're human, you know? And then switch it. Just switch back to source. One more card, please. Thank you. This is very intense today. I swear I'm sweating. And it's not that hot in here. If I could feel your fire element. So nice. All right. No, this ain't it. I'm over here going on and on. Hold on 1 second. One more, please. Right. There we go. So, yeah. I feel like this relationship is you're probably in a stage of becoming emotional about the good times, because the clover is like good luck in love and relationships. I feel like you are very focused on that. But again, purge, be emotional, and even think and daydream, but then just meditate. You can start by doing that. That's really essentially what will really assist you. Let's clarify Tom the poet. And meditation can be different for everyone. It's like finding your own rhythm in that. Tom the poet, why is it here? So this person might be silent with you at this time. I'm really feeling that with the moon. They have deep emotion. Yeah, for you. Also, the tulips is like passionate love. So it's passionate in the physical and also very emotional. So they're sort of in that space right now in regards to you, which is really, really cool. And look at, they're like, you know, this is the waiting. No, this is the passionate divine feminine, because you see her bosom, her titty. So yeah, they're thinking about the passionate times and stuff like that. They may not be communicating it though with the moon. Tiger, why is the tiger here? Tiger. This is social, in a social place. I feel like they're watching you. I always associate that with social media too. But let's get more. Yeah, I feel like there's something going on in between you guys. Let's get more and clarify, because the well is like the unknown. So let's get one more and see. Yeah, that's what I was getting. So I'm feeling like the person is kind of watching your social media to see physically where you're at. Because with the park, it's like a actual physical public place. And then with the well, it's like they're thinking about, or you can be thinking this, like what's going on with, but I strongly think that that's them thinking about that. And I think what Spirit's trying to say with this is that, because the feminine is waiting, I feel like you should be taking a pause from like interactions and going out and really sitting with the waters, the deepness of your emotion. I feel like you Aries sometimes overlook it or sweep it under the rug and then keep it pimping. It's important to also sit with your actual emotions so that you can be a better vibration here. And they're wondering too, but I think that's more geared towards you. Like what is actually happening under the surface within yourself is important to know. Yeah, we got the High Priestess. So I'm gonna now see, let's just go ahead and tell Spirit first, right? We're gonna now see where things are going in the future with the dynamic. Do things improve or what happens here? I'm gonna use the Gilded. We're 15 minutes in. All right, so Spirit, where's everything going here in the future for Aries? I thought this deck was cool because it's like dark. And I'm wearing my little animal print for y'all. Yes, indeed. Ace of Wands. Okay. I feel like it's going in a passionate direction. There could be some love making. I don't know. That I'm just reading cards. Because this one is very phallic. If everyone is not familiar, like, hello. Especially with this Gilded deck. It's like a moment. Okay, here we have the Ace of Cups. So it is very, I feel like there's some love making coming and there's some gestures of love between the both of you in the near future here. I feel that you're going to be more balanced in your emotion. I feel like if you were to offer the cup of love too, it would be greatly received. And I think that's what your masculine is doing here. Like chilling out and waiting and seeing. Yeah. He definitely wants you to communicate some love and passion. And then with the 8, it'll happen quick. And the stalemate between you guys will end. Because the 2 of Swords for me is like 2 weeks, 2 years. And it's like this moment of pause. So it will end the moment of pause between the both of you. A message or something like that. An offer. Yeah, because, could be connecting with a Taurus too with the Hierophant popping up. And yeah, they're very much hanging on to you. I don't feel blocked off here. They're like hanging on with their heart and not letting you know. So overall, that's a pretty sexy ass reading. It goes in a sexy direction, which is really cool. So that's it. I'll see you next week. Be sure to hit the bell so become notified every time I post. I love you so much, Aries. Bye.